right, we need to talk.
Yeah.
It's the 17th. This is the 17th episode of What a Horrible Night for a Podcast.
Yeah.
We're doing more facts. That's what we're going to be talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how you're introducing?
That's how I'm going to introduce it.
All right. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm Connor.
I'm Ben.
What a Horrible Night for a Podcast.
This would probably be better if we didn't do this right off the cusp. We probably thought about these a little bit better. But I'm Ben. This is episode 17.
Yeah.
What a Horrible Night for a Podcast. Like I said, we're applying to colleges now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe going to prom.
Maybe.
If you're lame.
Yeah, if you're lame.
If you're cool like us, you didn't go to prom.
You can go to prom. Yeah.
'Cause fuck the prom.
If you're when we were 17, that was our junior prom. Know what we did instead of going to prom?
Went and saw Metallica.
Saw Metallica instead.
To the day.
It was the
exact time.
exact night. Yeah.
Couldn't ask for anything better with that timing.
Nope. All right. Yeah. So last episode we went over some fun facts. They were fun, funny, disturbing, and we had some fun. And we still have some more facts to share with you guys. So we're gonna put them out. Want to go first since I went first last time?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm pulling mine from an Ask Reddit thread entitled, "What is a disturbing fact you wish you could unlearn?" So mine for this episode are going to be a little more
Dark.
a little more dark, a little more fucked up. I hope these are fucked up. I didn't look at these yet, but yeah, let's see what we can get. First one is 1 million seconds ago was last week. 1 billion seconds ago was 1988.
Interesting.
Puts things into perspective now, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of like on the last episode where it would take like 31,000 years to count to a trillion. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
A
big
number seems like just a number until you got to count to it.
Yeah.
A trillion's not that much. I'll try counting.
Trillion's a lot, yeah.
Because, yeah. Numbers are big.
Sometimes numbers are really
Sometimes
big.
they're really big.
And they scare me. All right. Alaska is the only state whose name is on one row on a keyboard.
Say it again? I'm sorry.
Alaska is the only state whose name is on one row on the keyboard.
Oh,
You see-
I had to
so you
think about
can-
what that meant.
Yeah, so you can go like
You can.
Alaska and not go like Alaska.
Yeah, I got it now.
Yeah.
Really? That's the only one?
Apparently.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. So when the Challenger exploded in 1986, you're familiar with this, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The astronauts didn't die from the explosion, nor did they die from the depressurization
Died
as
from
NASA.
impact.
You want me to read the rest of the
Sorry.
fact?
I'm
As
showing off
NASA
a
has
bit.
initially claimed, there's some evidence that they turned on their personal oxygen supply. They died from the impact when they hit the surface of the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
brutal.
because their capsule,
Mm.
I guess, is able to survive shit like that. Because I guess it was supposed to come back into atmosphere,
Mm.
which can survive crazy amounts of heat and pressure and all that.
Yeah.
So it was able to survive the initial blast, and you could see a video of it just like shooting off like
Mm-hmm.
out into the,
Oh, yeah.
the middle of the
I
ocean,
believe
yeah,
it.
and like in one piece.
Oh.
Yeah. So they survived. Yeah.
They were in free fall for 2.5 minutes.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Like jumping into
That's
a
even-
pool doesn't
yeah.
do much. You jump into to a height where you would literally fall for 2.5 straight minutes. It's going to hit like it's fucking concrete.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there still
That
is
sucks.
a chance that they didn't survive the initial blast, but
Sure, but
there is evidence pointing towards it. Yeah.
ugh, goddamn.
All right.
That's all you.
Dragonflies have 6 legs, but they can't walk.
Idiots. Just learn.
Yeah, but
You got 6. I got 2, and I've been doing it for years. Dumbass.
Yeah, these things should be walking like 3 times faster than we can.
If you guys weren't so dumb and you could evolve with the times,
Mm-hmm.
you guys might be the apex predator right
Yeah.
now.
But then
But
I
you're
thought
not.
about it. I've seen dragonflies, but I've never seen one walk.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just fly everywhere like a tool.
Yeah.
Grow up. Parrots, like the bird, often bond with a keeper from their perspective as a lifelong romantic partner. If the person dies or the parrot is displaced, they can go into a massive depression and pluck out their own feathers.
Aw.
So they obviously
Yeah.
go crazy for their owner, and
That's so sad.
That is really
Yeah.
sad. That's crazy. I didn't know that they got that attached to people.
Yeah. Who knew?
Crazy.
I have a parrot one coming up. It's not this one, but Mulan has the highest kill count of any Disney character. Now you know. Makes
Really?
sense, yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
Mhm.
Same thing. Like we had a bunch of them in the last episode of things that makes sense, but I just never really thought about it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. Good to know.
Doesn't say how many, but. Oh, no. It said Mulan took out nearly 2,000 people. I didn't realize there was that
wow,
much.
it's been a minute since I've
Yeah, I haven't seen Mulan in
a long time.
a really
That's more than
long
like
time.
Kill Bill. That's more than like the bride takes out in Kill Bill.
Really?
Probably 2,000
2,000?
people.
Kill Bill's got to be close, though.
It's up there. I don't know if it's 2,000.
I don't know.
2,000's a lot of people.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna Kill
Damn.
Bill kill count.
What is it?
It says Kill Bill. Oh, Kill Bill Volume 2 says 13, but the first one.
Yeah, what's the first one where she kills all the crazy 88 guys?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one scene. This is not what I want. There's no.
You want me to tell a fact while you're looking it up?
Yeah.
Since koalas eat so much eucalyptus, and that stuff produces extremely flammable gases, koalas often explode when they get in a wildfire. So going back to your point about how horses spontaneously combust,
Yeah.
koalas literally do
Oh.
just explode in wildfires.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
That's terrible.
I wonder if it's just kind of like a little like poop, and then they just fall out of a tree or something, or if it's literally like they explode like a bomb.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what's the verdict?
it's
on
not
the
giving
kill
me like it's like it says Google says 13 and this says 5.
bill? Well, it's definitely more than 5.
We know that she killed a lot at once, which was all the crazy 88s.
Yeah, thanks. I want to know
But
how
Quentin
many.
said that there were not actually 88 of them.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. All right.
Thanks for nothing, Google. That's all you.
Yeah. Oh, this is the Pringles one from last episode. All right, I'll skip over that one.
All right.
In the UK, the Queen legally owns all unmarked swans.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what if they are marked? Like they're just owned as pets by somebody?
Yeah, or by like a scientific group or something.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A woodpecker will tap enough. A woodpecker will tap enough to break into a baby bird's skull and slurp out their brains.
Good lord.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
It just like ice pick into their brain and
That's so gross.
slurp out the innards.
My next one is also about woodpecker tongues. It's that their tongues actually wrap around like their brain. Like they go like their tongues, like how our tongues like go like from like here to here. Their tongues go whoop, like around like to the back of like their neck.
Who was it? What
Woodpeckers.
Woodpeckers.
Yeah.
Okay. Goddamn.
Long tongues, yeah.
Holy shit.
But like
That's
they
cool.
can extend them like out, so they go like their whole back of their tongue comes like out of their head like that.
Wow.
Yeah, very strange. Yep. What do you got?
Oh, that was mine. Oh, did you just add?
Yeah,
on to
yeah.
that? Oh, okay. You're
I'm
taking
gonna
those.
count that minus
Okay.
mine. Yeah.
If you have an intestinal blockage, you can burp up farts and have fecal vomit, which is basically throwing up your own food.
Great.
I would not wish that on my worst enemy.
That's terrible.
That is nightmare having to throw up my own poop.
It's like that South Park episode where if you shove food up your butt, you'll poop it out your mouth. That's got to be one of my favorite moments from that show. I love that. Anyway,
You will throw up poop.
yeah, that's gotta be terrible.
Imagine even just burping up a fart. Can you imagine? Could you imagine if you went burped and somebody was like, "Oh, who farted?" and you were like, "Oh no."
Oh no!
If somebody says who farted after you burped, dude.
Oh no, you got problems.
You gotta change something.
All right. To keep from drifting apart, sea otters often will hold their hands while they are sleeping.
I think I knew that one. That's so cute.
I know, but like goals.
Yeah, that's so cute.
I love that.
That's so cute. They hold hands.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get over the burping a fart. One of these comments just says it's disturbing what happened to the child actor who played Ducky in The Land Before Time. I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it says it in the comments. Holy shit!
What would he do?
The father went crazy and killed her and her mom.
Oh,
Goddamn!
I had no idea.
I wouldn't have said that had I read that first. You want to read another one?
Goats have accents.
Really?
I think seagulls do as well.
Huh?
Yeah,
Which is
why in Finding Nemo, like, they say "moi" instead of like.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Makes sense.
It makes sense, but I'm just trying to picture like what a different accent would be, because it's obviously not like a seagull's gonna have a Russian accent or something, or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to picture what like a different accent would be, where if one was like, "Caw," you know, like, "Caw," or something. Like I don't fucking know.
Well, like a goat's different. Like
I was doing seagulls, but
seagulls, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so. All right. In most cases, when a parasite gets into the brain, they don't remove it. They just kill it with some sort of acid or something with a similar effect. Then you just let the body calcify it. It's weird because you'd think that the parasite could still do something. So I would imagine they just stick something in your brain to kill the parasite and then leave it there. They don't actually remove it.
Interesting.
Is basically what that said. That's
kind of makes sense.
It does, because it's like, you know, if it's something like on your brain, obviously,
because if it's not like doing like any damage, like if you can avoid brain surgery, then without really risking anything, then yeah, because then, you know, brain surgery, it's risky.
Big time. Ugh.
What'd you get?
Well, that was mine.
Oh yeah, wait.
I did the parasite one.
Okay, right. Oh, here's my parrot one. Andrew Jackson's parrot had to be removed from his funeral because it wouldn't stop swearing.
Could you imagine?
No.
Just swearing up a storm. Jeez. That's a fact. Like, it's just, okay.
Yeah.
Huh, all right. The Chiquita Banana Company colluded? I think it's...
This is another salmonella video.
Really?
Yeah.
Colluded with the CIA to overthrow the democratically elected government of Guatemala, leading to a civil war that lasted 46 years and directly contributed to an ongoing migrant crisis at the border. They called it Operation PB Success.
Yeah, that is another great salmonella video. I shouted out salmonella. That's a great one. I forget what it's called. It's like the Great Banana War or something like that.
Damn.
Great video.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I forget what it's called, but it's like the most common banana that we have.
Yeah, Chiquita.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fucking gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
That's wicked cool though.
Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes.
That answers the question from the last one.
Yeah.
How long can sloths hold their breath?
Yeah.
40 minutes. So if you were wondering like us, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently dolphins have to come up for air in less than 40 minutes.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, the sloths
Dolphins?
can hold their breaths longer than dolphins can.
Oh, okay.
Joseph Fritzl, a man who imprisoned his daughter in an underground cellar for 24 years and raped her approximately 3,000 times.
Yeah, I heard about this one. Yeah. The wife
3,000.
The wife knew about it too and just decided just to like ignore that it was ever happening. Just totally turned a blind eye to it. And they had
How do you turn a blind eye to that?
And they had people over for 21 years?
24 years.
24 years. And they had no idea that they had a kid. I think they had other kids too, but yeah, they had that one. Yeah.
They had other kids and they kept one of them in the basement?
I think so. I think this is the last podcast episode about it.
Really?
Too. Yeah.
Oh, I got to listen to that if that's
a crazy story. Yeah. And then I think she eventually broke out somehow or something, or someone went into the basement or something like that and found.
Jesus Christ.
Or she killed the dad or something. I don't remember.
You know what's really fucked up too?
What's that?
How much of that there probably is and nobody just
I know.
knows
Yeah,
about it.
That's something I think about.
Especially like when they have people over, like you know, how often do you go in somebody's basement? Like you don't know what's going on in the
Yeah.
There could be somebody across the street from us right now that's, doing that. Oh my God, that's so fucked up to think. All right, it's all you, brother.
Okay. Henry VII knighted all 4 of his grooms of stool, the people who were in charge of wiping his butt for him.
Wait, huh? What?
Henry VII knighted
all
I 4 of his grooms of stool, people who wiped his butt for him. I wouldn't want anybody wiping my butt.
I wouldn't
for me,
either.
even if I was the richest man on earth.
I can manage that, thank you.
Yeah.
I can manage that. Even if I got to sit there for 10 minutes and keep wiping with the never-ending wipe.
Yep.
I'd rather do that than have somebody else do it for me.
Yes.
The only thing that's ever going to clean out my ass besides toilet paper would be like a shower head.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah.
Or a bidet or something.
Yeah.
Other than that, there isn't another person that's cleaning the poop out of my bum.
No.
All right, so this is a long one. It's got 10,500 upvotes, so it better be good. My biology teacher had a Q&A session before Christmas, and one student asked if it's possible to be allergic to your own blood. Unfortunately, you can.
Huh.
Okay. Just imagine your own immune system destroying your red blood cells, constant hemorrhaging, constantly feeling cold and out of breath. When we got back from winter break, we saw a new face in class, a former student of my bio teacher who had just so happened to have this disease, and we spent the whole class asking questions. I feel so bad for the guy, but thankfully the medicine available to suppress the immune system had made his life bearable.
Interesting.
Fucking hell.
I think we talked about this at work, or I don't know if you were there, but you can be allergic to water.
I might have. I knew that, but I don't know if I was there for that conversation. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
There was a customer that came in a couple of years ago, I think, before you worked there. This lady that came in and she was looking to buy some soil and stuff, and it was like at least 90 degrees out. It was like middle of summer, like hot as fuck and sunny out. And this lady came in and she had full, like, she was covered in something.
Yeah.
Like in clothes. It's to some capacity. She had, like, her face was wrapped and everything and had sunglasses on.
Yeah.
And she took it all off when she came inside. Mm-hmm. But I was there with, I think, Michelle at the time, and we were like, the poor lady's allergic to the sun.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's common too. That's tough.
It's more common than you would think.
Yeah.
I took I had Lyme disease once, and I had the antibiotic. Essentially, it's probably not as bad as being actually allergic to the sun, but it essentially made you allergic to the sun.
It does. Yeah.
They told
doxycycline.
Yeah, they told me that I would be sensitive to the sun. I thought I was fine, and then I got sent away to summer camp for a week.
Oh no.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful.
I think what it does is because I've had it before too, and
Yeah.
I've taken the same medicine, and I think really what it does is it just makes you super susceptible to sunburn.
Yep.
It's basically just what it does.
I could stick my any piece of skin in like direct sunlight if I like went over to a window and watch it get redder. It was gnarly.
It's really strange.
It was.
You'd have a full blown sunburn in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was no joke, man. That sucked.
Yeah.
That sucked so bad.
When I had it, it was like in the fall, so it wasn't like as big a deal.
Nope,
but
I got it
still.
in like August, and I went away for a week. And
Oh my god, being at camp when you're outside all fucking day.
I was at Woodward.
Wow.
It's my
That blows.
It was my second or third time at Woodward. Yeah, that blew chunks. Literally, by the end of it, I was throwing up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it was just pain, or
I don't know.
oh. Wow.
But on my last day of taking the medicine, while I was at work, not work, while I was at Camp Woodward, it was my last day at camp, and I threw up everywhere.
Did you
Like a lot.
Did you get it on anybody?
No, there was like there's like porches outside of like their cabins, and I threw up all over the place.
Oh man.
And then I spent the night in like the infirmary there with the nice nurse ladies who by the end of the week I knew very well.
Yeah.
I knew very well.
Oh my god.
They did daily calls to my mom because I was so sick and in pain.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn because I was the allergic to the blood.
Oh yeah, right. Montana has 3 times as many cows as it does people. I think I knew that.
I think I've heard that before. Yeah.
There you go.
I completely believe that.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody lives in, like in like Wyoming and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how many people live in Wyoming?
Not a lot.
There's like twice as many people that live in Rhode Island than there are.
Oh,
in
I was just gonna
Wyoming.
say like the population there is like 500,000.
Yeah, even though we're the smallest state like area wise, like
we're the
in terms of densest population,
we're second most densely populated state, I think.
Behind who? I'm just curious.
New York or something, I think maybe.
Huh. Yeah, because especially when you go out like west and stuff, like all that, a lot of those states is just land. Like there's nothing out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. New Jersey.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe.
Followed
that.
by Puerto Rico, which is not a state, and then Rhode Island. Yeah. There you go. Your turn. I think?
Yeah, that's kind of why I like Rhode Island.
Why? Because there's so many people.
Well, no, actually, I like that everything's close. Like some people are
yeah.
like, I hate it, but I'm into it.
Right.
Even like with concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about this the other day. Like I wouldn't want to live in Boston for concerts, even though I'd be like, oh, I'd be right there. But it's like, all right, well, if I had to go to Hartford for a concert, I'd be bumming. You know, I wouldn't be going because it would take me forever to get there.
Yeah.
You know, being right here, like the max you'd have to drive to go to like any of the venues around here is like an hour and a half, an hour 45. Like it really isn't that bad. Isn't that bad of a trip.
When I was in California for a week, like staying with a friend, like, and if you wanted to go to the grocery store, it was like a freaking hour trip. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I could, if I had the means to do so, I could walk to the grocery store right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that far. Mm-hmm. You know, I live 5 minutes away from you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and you live on the other side of town.
Yeah.
I literally live 5 minutes away.
Yeah, we live on like the opposite sides of town, almost exactly like opposite.
Pretty
you live
damn
more
close.
Middle than I do. But.
Yeah, I think I'm more in the middle. You know, another fun fact. I've heard this. I don't know if it's true though. Mm-hmm. You know, Middle Road.
Yeah.
Obviously, apparently that's the middle of Rhode Island.
Oh, really?
I don't know if because somebody had said that, and I was like, I don't know. I think that's just somebody was like, well, you know why they call it Middle Road? Because it's the middle. But then you look at a map of Rhode Island, it's like, huh, that's perfectly plausible if that's not the case.
I'll have to check that out later.
Hey, if you look at the map, where we live is like right in the middle. So,
yeah. All right. 90% of the world's population lives above the equator.
How much? 90%?
90.
Yeah.
Yep, 90.
Who lives below? It doesn't say. It doesn't say who.
10%.
Oh, well, no shit. I like what parts are below 10%? Just
South America.
oh my
Africa.
fucking god! I'm so stupid. For some reason I know what the equator is, but for some reason my mind pictured that as like above sea level. For some reason I was like, what's the 10% that lives like the equator? I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, that makes complete sense. Yeah. Yeah, because you have all of Europe basically. You have, I believe all of North America. If not, it's really fucking close. I think Mexico might be cut off at Mexico.
No, it's pretty.
Maybe
The equator's like pretty far down. Like it's further down than you would think. I mean, it's half. Like it's
right. But I think,
but there's a
I think
lot
I'm
of stuff
undershooting
above it. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, you have. Even I would say a lot of the more populated areas of Africa are all in part of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, like 1/7 of the world's population is in like China, right? Probably just
something
about.
crazy like that. Yeah.
So
India, I believe, is above the equator.
It's
like, gotta be.
That's
if
like
it's 90%, it's gotta be.
That's like another, That's another like 7%. So
seventh or something more than that maybe.
So
there's so many fucking people
that's
in
two
India.
countries and 2/7 of the population of the world.
That's absolutely bananas.
And that's above the equator.
Yogurt is useful for decomposing dead bodies since it already got concentrated in pre-cultured bacteria.
You already said that one.
I said something similar. It was the one where you
could
put it in your ass.
Yeah, but same idea.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. Oh yeah, pilots and their co-pilots are required to eat different meals before flights so that they both don't end up with food poisoning. That's so smart. Yeah.
That's really strange. That's really cool. I would never even thought of that, but wow.
Yeah. Smart.
Wow. Yeah, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
The fact that dogs like squeaky toys is because it sounds like their prey crying out in pain. I don't know if that's true or not.
How do you know that?
Like exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
you
why.
can take a guess.
Unless it's unless they did like a brain study on it and it gave off the same signals when a dog did one thing and did when a dog did the other. But other than that, to me that reads as something that somebody just I don't know. I gave my dog a squeaky toy and because he's a badass, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he's a badass, it's just kind of he likes it because it sounds like a prey dying. Yeah. I don't think that's true. No. But anyway.
The longest hiccup spell can last a whopping 68 years, and what I think they mean by that is that someone was hiccuping for 68 years.
Dude, I wouldn't have made it into my teens. I would kill myself way before that. I get pissed when I hiccup for longer than like 15 seconds. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'll hiccup like 3 times and be like, all right. And then the 4th one comes, I'm like, all right, this shit's got to knock it off because I'm going to cut out my throat in a second. Yeah. So you're familiar with what rabies does to your brain, right?
Not really, no.
It like pretty much quite literally melts your brain.
Oh, okay.
Like you get it and it pretty much just eats and eats and eats.
That's terrible.
That's why you go like rabid from it, obviously.
Turns you into a zombie.
Because it starts to decompose your brain.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking brutal.
That's it? Okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
In Russia, beer was considered a soft drink until 2011.
Yeah, all the people over there have been drinking since the womb, so so you know, a beer doesn't do much.
No.
You could go to Wendy's and get a beer.
Sure you can, yeah.
All right. I'm sure you know this one, but I love telling people this because I think it's absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
So Jeffrey Dahmer was known. I think he did this he didn't do this for all of his victims,
The
but he did it
zombie
for the zombie thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jeffrey Dahmer drilled a hole into some of his victims' skulls and then tried pouring different toxic liquids into the hole. He was trying to basically just tried to make a brain dead sex slave.
But didn't it kind of work though?
It did for one of them.
One. Okay.
It kind of worked.
Yeah.
Like it didn't really like. He was like still conscious and stuff, but it was enough to just kind of like where he's like, yep, is basically a zombie.
Yeah.
Drink, but so that they could eat and drink, but they couldn't fight back or escape.
Yeah.
The worst fact is that the victims might survive the first hole with all the brain function intact and live long enough to be fully aware they were going for a second or third hole drilled.
Jeez.
That's fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
My God.
That's crazy.
I remember, I don't remember if it was in a documentary or something I watched or like last podcast, but I remember like they were recounting a story where one of his victims like was like that or something, or was like really drunk, like beyond drunk or something like that. And Jeffrey left for a minute because he was going to go get something at the store, and he escaped and went downstairs, like ran out of his apartment and went up to a cop, and Jeffrey saw him there and like, oh no, he's just drunk, it's okay, and just walked him right back into the apartment.
Yeah, I think I heard that. Yeah,
because he went out like butt ass naked, like was like super fucked up, and the cop was like, what the hell? Jeffrey Dahmer was like, yeah, come on, let's just go back inside, and it's all right.
In the movie Trick or Treat, which I'm a big fan of, this is a similar scene. Have you seen the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but
I've seen it. I don't really remember this.
Yeah, where
I think I remember the scene.
Yeah, the girl's about to get killed, and then she escapes for a second, and then she runs out into a crowd of people. But she has blood all over her, but it's Halloween.
Yeah, so nobody knows.
And they're like, and people are like, oh, she's just drunk, and they ignored her, and then she dies. Brutal.
Oh, I do remember that now, yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie. It's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland. It's considered animal abuse because they are social beings and get lonely. I've heard of that, of guinea pigs dying from depression.
What is that, Switzerland?
Yeah.
I like Switzerland.
So do I.
I like Switzerland.
Switzerland seems to be like one of the best countries, like next to like Finland too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finland, Sweden.
Sweden
seems nice.
Sweden seems nice.
Germany's probably all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe that. I know that guinea pigs are super. Yeah. So it's odd that that's like a rule, but they should encourage it. You know, they should make it a rule. Fuck it, they should. Yeah. It should be a rule because it's.
Why not? Just have two guinea pigs.
Yeah, just have two. If you have one, it's not that much of a pain in the ass to have
another one. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Just an excuse to have two guinea pigs.
Yeah, pretty much. A pig ejaculates enough semen to fill a 12-ounce Coke can.
Gross. Okay, moving on.
That's disgusting.
An owl has three sets of eyes.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? Has three sets of eyes?
Yeah, 3 sets of eyelids.
Oh, eyelids. Yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to move on.
Okay. Wow. 3 sets of what the fuck? I'm trying to picture how that would work. How do you get like rotating eyelids?
Got like ones that close like that maybe, and then like one on like a Y.
Oh, maybe.
And then like boop, and then like boop. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I can't stop yawning. I'm sorry. Japan bombed China with fleas infecting Japan bombed China with fleas infected with the bubonic plague during World War II.
I think I knew that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad that didn't escalate.
Oh, well, you know what? I think Japan was planning on doing that to us. They were aiming for San Francisco, if I can remember correctly. I just heard of this like a few weeks ago.
Wow.
But then, we did some stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We killed over 200,000 people.
Yeah.
Not laughing like haha, but laughing like, sorry.
Yeah. Half of all Americans live within 50 miles of their birthplace. Can't believe it.
I definitely believe that. Yeah. Especially with the amount of people I know that have lived in at least New England their entire lives. Mm-hmm. I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I don't know many people that haven't lived in New England, at least in New England their whole life, if not Rhode Island specifically.
Yeah, we live within 50 miles of our birthplaces.
Mm-hmm. I'm like thinking about it now. I'm like running through.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. I know people that who are in their 50s and live in the same town. Like they live in like the same neighborhood that they grew up in.
Yeah.
Because they just like, that's crazy. I mean, I'm the same way. I'm not dissing anybody. I'm just.
My mom's a stone's throw away from. I mean, she lives in your she lived in your neighborhood, like walking distance from your house.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm curious.
What
Do
about
you
your
know
dad?
which house? My dad?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, my dad.
There you go.
Yeah, my dad was
A
born.
lot of one.
My dad was born in Alaska. My uncle was born in Germany.
Well, my dad doesn't live 50 miles from his birthplace.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah.
Where was he born?
Providence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma was born in Germany too. So
I'm not gonna say which house. I can't even really tell you, but kind of forget. But anyway, hummingbirds are the only bird that can fly both forwards and backwards. Hummingbirds are cool as fuck.
I never thought about that they can actually fly just.
Have you ever seen a hummingbird, dude?
Many
Things
times.
Are crazy, man.
Yeah, my mom
keeps
keeps
just hover right there. It's nuts.
My mom keeps feeders for them all over the house.
Ah, that's great.
They are. They move like the wing time or whatever is
nuts,
absolutely unreal. Often people that fracture their tibia, which is your shin bone.
Yeah.
This, but not their fibula, which is this, or the thinner it's that. Yeah. Think they're okay to stand up, but when they put the weight on that leg, then the fibula breaks too. You understand what
yeah. I don't know if that's. I might call whole shit on that one.
This one's got almost 25,000 upvotes. So.
Really? I don't know.
I kind of believe that because I mean the tibia is much bigger than the fibula. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I think that
but
supports most of the weight.
But it only takes that much to break it, though.
For some people, it probably does.
You're right, but
like you and I are skinny, like we might be all right.
But I've known a ton of people who have broken their tibia and then tried to get up and didn't break their other one.
Maybe I don't know. Again, I'm not saying it like it's true. I'm just
but here's what also might happen is that they break their tibia, but then in their accident they also had like a stress fracture on like the other one, and then standing up finished the job.
Right.
That'd be my guess. I'm no doctor, but
right. That's kind of what I think what they mean.
Yeah. If I were to take a guess, that's what's going on.
It breaks. They stand up, and then the other one, just kind of like goes with it.
Yeah.
But even then, if you're like probably any bit overweight, it's like guaranteed. But if you're light.
Anyway, sheep grow 2 teeth a year until they have 10.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of a lame fact, but.
Okay. Yeah. There's a type of insomnia that will kill you.
There's a what?
Type of insomnia that will kill you.
I believe it.
Life expectancy is around a year after onset. Fatal familial insomnia. That's brutal. Wow. Could you imagine? Oh my God. That would be like, that's got to be one of the worst ways to die. You have insomnia to the point where you end up that you sleep so minimally that you just die within a year because you cannot sleep.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Oh my God, that is awful. Yeah. I'm putting that ranking last in ways I'd want to die. We should do a tier list of ways to die. Like, what's the best way to die?
Do we have an episode planned for next week?
Or we wanted to do the plant tier list outside was the idea.
Oh yeah.
We could always do ways to die outside.
Oh well, we didn't have a one for after that.
You might get 2 tier lists next week. Right. We're gonna spice it up. Are you guys gonna see what Connor's backyard looks like?
Yep. All right. If you take a pound of cobwebs and spread them out in one straight line, it will go around the earth 2 times.
1 pound of cobwebs?
1 pound. But think about how much of a
wicked
pound.
light. Yeah, that's a lot of cobweb.
I believe it. And
As
it's
do
also
I.
a straight line too. Yeah.
So it's like taut
Yeah.
and stuff.
Like it's not just one giant web. Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
It goes around the entire fucking world.
Or you want to do one more, and then I got one more, and then we'll call it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
This isn't one that's on here. I'm just gonna say because I think it's interesting.
Okay.
Kind of going off because the one that they had was any details about the Toybox Killer's ways of torturing his victims, which is brutal. But
Yeah.
just reading into like what they have you ever looked into like the details of what they found in Ed Gein's house?
Ed Gein, yeah.
Dude in the 50s.
Yeah, I mean, like all those like killers kind of blend together. I can't remember like the details from all of them.
So he wasn't really a serial killer per se. He killed people. I think he killed like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
But he was mostly a grave robber.
Huh.
From the 50s, and he robbed graves, and he was the inspiration for Leatherface because he would like skin people and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, so when they raided his house, the shit they found in this guy's house is fucking bananas.
Huh.
Like they found like lampshades made of skin. They found like a wallet made of skin. They found a belt that was made out of nipples.
Yeah,
I think it's a belt. That's
I've
made out of
heard
nipples.
that.
Like
Yeah.
they found like bowls of teeth. They found like just.
I've heard the nipple thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they found maybe it wasn't a lamp. I know that was a joke on It's Always Sunny, but I don't know if that's where if that was the joke or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, they found like the list is huge. You can look it up. There's probably 20 different things. Like just like an ear necklace with people's ears just cut off.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's so fucking gnarly.
All right. A typical American eats 30 pigs in his or her lifetime.
Really?
Yeah, like
30
total
pigs.
Like the total meat probably equals to 30 pigs.
I believe that.
So do I.
I believe the average person does 30.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat that much pig, but
I think probably. I'm probably one of the average people.
because it's mostly just like when my mom makes pork chop. I rarely eat bacon. I enjoy bacon, but I rarely
do all
eat
the time.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat a lot more red meat than I do anything else.
All right, and that concludes Fun Facts with Connor and Ben.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got for us, Ben? You got a recommendation?
For a recommendation? I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I don't really remember. Oh, man, Spotify's going to load.
Yeah, you had one.
I did. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh, Ceremony.
Ceremony. Never heard of it. What's it sound like, Ben?
It's kind of a hardcore band, but not as hardcore as some other hardcore bands.
Okay. All right.
They're kind of cool.
Cool.
They're like Have Heart, if you know what Have Heart is.
Check out Ceremony.
Check out Have
recommend-
Heart, too, because Have Heart's cool, too. But if you listen to hardcore, everybody knows what Have Heart is. So, anyway.
Yeah, so next week, we're hopefully going to have a plant to your list.
Yeah.
So
next week, we become an adult, and we're going to spend it outside.
Yeah.
Hopefully
weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
All right.
We'll see where we end up. We might end up sitting right here. So.
Anyway, I've been Connor.
I've been Ben.
This is What a Horrible Night for a Podcast.
Come back next week when we can vote.
Woo! See you.
Bye-bye.